It is almost over. This year's legislative session ends in just 2 hours. Thank you for joining us here at 10. I'm Stephanie Simone. Lawmakers have passed a budget which includes helping families afford child care and helping families with electric bills. Here, Chief Political Reporter Susan Raff is live at the state capitol with what else passed and what didn't. Susan.
Stephanie, good evening from the state capitol. Lawmakers had to pass a budget this year, and they did. They also passed hundreds of bills, which they also felt very strongly about. But just like every year, some bills make it, well, and some bills don't. And this year, Governor Lamont has decided to do things, well, a little differently to end the session. Normally, on the last night of the legislative session, the governor speaks to the General Assembly right before it ends at midnight. But this year, Governor Lamont did it this way.
Midnight's too late for them, and it's much too late for me, and everybody seemed to love that idea.
This is a real budget for real people dealing with real issues.
After lots of negotiating, lawmakers have passed a 2-year budget. It will help thousands of working families afford childcare. The budget also helps towns pay for special education. And a big question this year: what were lawmakers going to do about those electric bills?
People have been screaming for lower energy bills, and we did take a step in the right direction.
Lawmakers voted to remove some of the public benefits charges, which will save ratepayers roughly $130 a year. Nursing home workers will also be getting a raise. And nonprofits didn't get all they wanted, but they're not unhappy. But lawmakers didn't take action on homeschooling. Tragic situations like the Waterbury youth who was rescued and told police he had been in captivity for 20 years prompted lawmakers to consider more oversight. And with all the uncertainty in Washington, lawmakers will return.
Some people have said we won't have heating assistance. Some people have said we won't have food assistance. And some people are saying we won't have health care.
And despite their differences, somehow at the end of the session, everyone is friendly. Why is that?
Because we've been through a lot, and we all came out together. And we've got a budget that, I think most of us are proud of.
So in less than 2 hours from now, this year's legislative session will end when the House Speaker gavels out. And yes, it looks like lawmakers will have to return this fall, depending what comes out of Washington. Your Chief Political Reporter, Susan Raff, Channel 3, live at the state capitol tonight.